Well, we just got done with Backcountry Medical's first day of the CPR training, and it was great. We learned a lot.
Long day.
It was a long day, a lot of active roles, get in there and do it, stop the bleeding, and it was great. We learned a lot. Definitely some life lessons were learned, and we can use these applications. Hopefully we never have to.
Membrane contact is a great thing. And we're going to be giving you guys these things, these keychain barrier devices, which are really nice to have. I keep a couple in my backpack all the time because I'm somebody that's going to get involved. And but I definitely don't want to catch things.
That's how small it is when it's in its package.
Yeah, so I just put this on the face, put it over their ears. It says top, bottom, mouth to mouth, operator side. I pinch their nose and I blow in here in this little one-way valve. And so I get some membrane protection there, some barrier protection, and I get some protection from bloodborne pathogens. I don't get protection from COVID and that kind of respiratory stuff. But this is, and so I kind of like this little
pad as shown.
Says up here. So while she's doing CPR, I'm going to put that on up there.
Remove packet and apply
This
pad
one
onto patient's bare skin.
It says down here, so I'm going to put it down here.
Apply pad as shown in the pressed pads firmly on skin. Apply pad as shown in the pictures.
Now this, John was saying
Press pads firmly on
these
skin.
electrodes are kind of messing up.
Do not touch
There.
the patient. Analyzing heart rhythm.
Okay?
Do not
It's
touch
looking
the
for a
patient.
shockable rhythm.
Analyzing heart rhythm. Shock advised.
All right.
Do not touch the patient. Everyone clear. Press the flashing
It wants
shock
me to
button.
press that button, so we'll make sure nobody's touching the
Press
patient.
shock button.
Press the button, the patient jumps a little bit, and what do?
Begin CPR.
CPR. Now this has a little metronome in it. I've never. We're looking forward to day 2 tomorrow.
Yeah, at 8. At 8 p.m. we're gonna be here again.
8 a.m. sharp. We're in Long Beach, or we're in San Pedro, California. Good times. Oh, today is June 4th, 2022.
Yeah.
We'll check back later. Well, we did it. We got through 2 days of training for first aid and CPR on the Mariners way. We did it with Backcountry Medical, and that Sue and I took it just so we feel better about being able to act in the event of an emergency, and at least bandage each other up if something happens.
Okay, and then if I've discovered any pain here, I'm going to need to expose and examine those areas to see if we have anything. So now, does anything else hurt, or just your head?
What happened?
Okay, so she's confused.
So you smell something. We didn't go over this, but you're smelling something when you're close to her.
Okay, what am I smelling?
You're smelling alcohol.
Okay, that's great.
Couple vodka.
Yeah. Where are you keeping it?
Now he's fine.
That autopilot is so nice.
Yes, very quickly. They figured it out. The split is solid, really good. The first time they wrapped it, it wasn't quite immobilized enough, but the second time...
Moved my arm really good, came in, checked everything else, but really immobilized this, and we used all the gauze here, so in provision, boom, here it is.
Yeah, so what's the plan on the t-shirt? Why did we go with the t-shirt?
We used our triangular bandage to pad the splint. We
sand
probably
splint.
would have used gauze or something, but we didn't have any.
Yeah.
So we had to kind of make a shirt sling, and then we would have like safety fins. So, and then he's got the bare midriff for the.
So most of the SAM splints, I think, advertise themselves as something that don't need to be padded.
Okay.
They advertise it.
They advertise themselves as that.
Got it.
So padding is good. Compression problems of skin happen, as you guys know. It doesn't take a lot. So
Your copy, 6 minutes ETA for a rescue swimmer. We're in the midst of chest compressions and mouth to mouth, and we have a defib attached. Over.
Well, we did these live demonstrations where there was a patient and an assessment team, and you had to go through A, B, C, D, E's, and it's hard to memorize the exact way, but really doing it hands-on was mandatory, and we just gotta keep practicing and learning and watching videos and get better, because it's super important that we're prepared if in the event of something that happens. I want to be able to help Sue and vice versa, hopefully. But if we're out at sea and we need some serious medical help, we need to be able to step in and try to solve the problem. But I think a lot of it is pre-planning, establishing rules and just not even getting yourself in that situation if possible. I mean, things happen and we can't control it. But the next thing, we're gonna start looking for a medical kit. We already have one, but it's not offshore ready. Alright, we have a lot of medical kits when we go hiking, and little ones, and ones in all the cars. But we have some things started with the medical kit that we plan to get on the boat, and we'll start researching that, and load up with all the good things to have, tourniquets and bandages, and we're looking for an AED just to have. So we're going to go down that path, just trying to be prepared as much as possible. But again, a lot of things learned. I highly recommend you take an advanced CPR and first aid class, as the things that you learn with these trained professionals is you can't learn it by watching the video. Squid says hello. He's doing pretty good in the car. He always does, but he knew we were on video. Hello, buddy. Yeah, take a medical class. Highly recommended, because things happen and you should be prepared and know what to do. Reading about it and actually physically doing it with people that's what they do is a whole nother job. It's recommended. So, yep, we'll circle back around.
About what is going on, and we were prepared to get.
You'll see the difference now. If we change it, you'll know how. Nothing ever stays the same. Once you let it change. It's like a family tree.